Yeah, looking strong. Next out, we have Tiffany Chapon, Team France. She is the junior world record holder in just about everything, I think. She has the squat, bench, and total junior world records. She also has the open 47 kilo squat record and bench record. She's weighed in just outside the 47s today, 47.05. I wonder if she just didn't quite manage to make weight. Opening with 152 and a half. Best squat is 165.5. Which was done in the 52s. So she has this squat style we do see from a lot of the French ladies. Very narrow stance, toes forward. Works really well for her. If you can hit depth like that, it's a really strong stance. She got one blue card from a side referee. In squat, blue card is either for downward movement of the bar, which I didn't see, or lockout. So maybe they weren't quite happy with how her knees were locked out. Next out, we have another world champion and another world record holder, Noémie Alibert. She traded the world record squats with quite a few lifters actually, but it ended up with Plern Deckers at the World Championships. Her best is currently 168, and she's in the 52s today. She's only 10 kilos off the current world record, so let's see how this moves. Might see a world record even on her second attempt. Very nice. Good lift for Noémie. Next out we have Annie Nelson, Scottish lifter, British champion in the 69s, opening her squat with 167 and a half. Best squat is 180.5, so this should be comfortable. Well, the weight certainly gave her no difficulty at all there. And rewarded with 3 white lights. Next out, we have a world record holder in squat, Bobby Butters. She was the bronze medalist at the World Championships this year. And she is such a sweet girl, but she brings so much fire to the platform. Former weightlifter, she is a superb squatter. Big bench as well. So she's team subtotal. Very nice. No deviation of position there at all. Straight down, straight back up. Fantastic squat. She usually lifts in the 57s. She's in the 63s today, though. And next out we have Chiara Bernardi from Italy. In fact, we have the top 2 lifters from Italy, top 2 ranked lifters, which is Carola Gara, who will be out in a couple of attempts, and Chiara Bernardi. Here she is with 172.5. Oh, and it's a tough one. I had to put a fair bit of effort in to bring that up. It was never in any doubt, but it wasn't a super easy opener. So I'll be interested to see what she puts in for her next attempt. Ivana Horner from Slovakia is next out. Very familiar face, very hard-working lifter. We see her cropping up all over the place. Lifts classic and equipped. Also competes in weightlifting. She was out at the World Games in Birmingham earlier this year. Nice. Current best is 182, so I think we may see her go past that fairly easily. Now then, we have Carola Gara out next for 185, top-ranked lifter in Classic in Italy. She won her class in the World Games with a massive 657.5 kilo total equipped in the 63s. She's weighed in today in the 63s. First time we've seen a lift Classic internationally for a while. And she is looking strong, but not depth. So let's see that again from the side. It's certainly not far off. She'll certainly be able to correct that. The weight gave her no trouble, so I'm sure she'll absolutely smoke that on her next attempt. Next out, we have Ziana Azaraya. Big deadlifter. She competed at the World Classic Championships in South Africa early this year. I think she took a deadlift medal home with her. She certainly got a big deadlift. And she's in the 84s today. A 2-to-1, good lift. One of the referees wasn't happy with the depth, but 2-to-1 is good enough, and she is on the board with 190. Not too far off the British record there as well. And now we have Leah Bavois. She was the world champion in 2021. She was the world champion in 2019. She missed weight in Sun City this year, so she did not get to compete at the World Championships. So she is looking for redemption today. She's made weight, she's in the 63s. And she's opening with 200 kilos. Her own world record is only 5 kilos higher than this. And she's looking strong today. Very similar styles we saw with Tiffany Chapon. Very narrow stance, toes forward. And as I said before, if you can hit depth with that stance, it is a very strong position to be in. So we are through to the second round of squats. 13 lifters, quite a big group. Only Carola Gara yet to make a successful squat, and I can see she's gone up. She missed 185, gone up to 182.5. She's certainly strong enough for it. So I think that's an attempt to just stay in touch, stay in the competition, and stay competitive. So Saka Hamawandi, Norway, coming out for 97.5. Competed only a couple of weeks ago at the Western Europeans, took the bronze medal there. And it's some effort, but she gets it all the way to the top. It's rewarded with a good lift. Next out, Margot Lorenzon from France for 140. Got up 7.5.
140 kilos, Margot Lorenzon of France.
Nice second attempt.
3 left to the good lift. Lorenzon. 157.5 an hour now for Joy United, Great Britain. Ellis and Chapon, get ready.
Joy Namani's taking quite a big jump now to 157.5. Not always her favourite lift, the squat. Had some technical issues in South Africa early this year. Looked like she was nearly out of the competition. Managed to squeak one in just at the last. So here she is for 157.5. Now that was difficult out of the hole. I think she squeezed down. It was almost a pause squat as she was trying to make sure of depth. And her hips just started to rise a little bit early, which brought the weight forward a little bit. But nevertheless, 2 to 1, good lift. And we have a long way to go in this competition, but just looking at projected totals based on obviously openers for bench and deadlift, that puts Joy in 4th place right now. Sophia Ellis now, 160 on the bar. British record holder in bench, deadlift and total. Everything but squat, really. That's a good lift for Sophia.
Tiffany Chapon now of France, Alabama, and Butters to follow.
So here we have Tiffany Chapon, still a junior lifter. I think she's only about 20 years old. And she is sitting in second place so far in this competition. She took the Best Lifter Award in South Africa at the Classic Worlds this year. Just absolute phenom.
Bars loaded, 160 kilos, Tiffany Chapon, France.
I think this is a junior world record. The current 52 kilo junior record is 145.5. This is 160. And it's a tough one, but she's a fighter. No. Blue card failures from the side referees. So I think what they're saying is she's not standing up fully erect at the end of the squat. So that was no lift for Chapon with 160. Now she's going to need to, I think understanding what the problem is means she can just put a bit more emphasis into chest up and standing upright. In the meantime, we have Noemi Alibert. She's taken quite a conservative jump at 5 kilos. But yeah, that looked reasonably comfortable. Decent second attempt. Moves her up to 4th place. You know you've got an incredible field when Noemi Alibert is in 4th place. And here comes Bobby Butters for 177.5. She's an incredible squatter. In the 63s today, but only just, weighed in at less than 59. Easy work for Bobby Butters. Annie Nelson out next. She's gone up 10. Coming out for 177.5.
Bars loaded, 177.5 kilos for Annie Nelson, Great Britain.
We've got a huge crowd here today at the Arnold Sports Festival. To see some of the best classic women's powerlifting in the world. Very careful descent, but she was really strong on the way up. 1 card for depth, the 2-to-1 is good enough. Next out, Chiara Bernardi for 182.5.
182.5 kilos, Chiara Bernardi, Italy.
Best squat is 183, so she's right up against her current best. It's a tough one. Dive bombed it, managed to drive it up. It's a good lift, but maybe not too much more left in the tank there. That puts her all the way up to 4th though. Next out, Ivana Horner for 185. She just missed the 69. She's weighed in today at 69.15. Puts her in the 76 kilo class.
185 kilos, Ivana Horner, Slovakia.
This will be a personal best for Ivana. Nice and deep. Yeah, I think she's got a PB there, and I think she's probably got another 5 kilos in her. Great work there for Ivana Horner. Now, Carola Gara missed 185, missed it on depth. She's gone up to 192.5. That's a risky move. Maybe felt that she had to do it to stay in touch and to stay in the competition. Well, to stay in the fight for the podium anyway. This will put her in projected 2nd. Oh, and how easy was that? 2-1, a good lift, and everyone's in the competition. And Carola Gara moves up to 2nd place. Zen Azaraya for 200 kilos. That puts her within range of the British record, which sits at 206 at the moment. Obviously she can't chip a British record at an international competition, but she can certainly break it. Wow, super strong. And now we have the Leah Bavois show. She is coming out for a world record attempt of 210.5 kilos. This is her own world record, which stood at 205.5. She's going to add 5 kilos to it here. Anyone who follows Leah Bavois' Instagram, her training, knows she is easily capable of this weight. Heartbreak in South Africa, redemption in Birmingham. Now let's see the referee's verdict. And that's a new world record for Leah Bavois. She has her redemption and she leads the competition by 4 clear GL points. She is going to be hard to catch. And we still have 1 round of squats to go. I can't imagine what she's going to put in for a 3rd. So here we go with the 3rd round, and Saka Hamawandi has added another 5 kilos. He's going to come out for 102.5.
Is loaded, 102.5 kilos, the Saka Hamalani of Norway.
Now, she's got that back to the top, but I'm not certain about the depth. And neither were the referees. That was no lift. So that leaves her with a best squat of 97.5. You do find that when the weight gets heavy and the lifter is a little bit unsure, you unconsciously, subconsciously cut the weight a little bit to try and make it a bit easier. Margot Laurent's on next for 145. Went up 7.5 to a second. She's asked for another 5 for her third. No, just a little bit too heavy today. Leaves her with the best squat of 140.
Next weight on ours, 160 kilos, the Tiffany Chapeau. Second attempt at this weight. This is successful, will be a junior.
So we have Tiffany Chapon coming out next to another attempt at that junior squat world record. We know she squatted this weight in the past.
She didn't get it next time.
Her best squat is 165.5.
Who's loaded? Come on, Belgium! Let's hear you! 20!
So she was failed this. She stood up with it, but she was failed it on lockout. So she needs to be sure she is standing upright. So she has that narrow stance and quite a low bar position. Does tend to lean you over a little bit. Now let's see what the referees make of it this time. And it's a good lift and a new junior world record. Tiffany Chapon. Although she did do 160.5 in South Africa, she did that in the 47 kilo class. So here's Joy Namani, added 5 kilos, got up to 162.5. And she's got such a strong back. That's 2-1. Good lift for Joy Namani. Puts her up to 4th. Noemi Alibert next to 165. Just a few kilos shy of the world record. Only got up 2.5. It's a tough one. But she stands it up and she gets 3 white lights. Sitting in 6th place at the moment. So here comes Sophia Ellis for 165. She did 170 at the British Women's and at the World Championships earlier this year, so this should be easy work. Maybe saving her energy for a big deadlift attempt at the end. Yeah, very nice.
Good, 3 white lights for 165 for Sophia, 182.5 of the bar now for Bobby Butters, Great Britain, Nelson and Bernardi to get ready.
So here comes Bobby Butters. She has the world record squat in the 57 kilo class at 183. She's just outside that class today, and she's coming out for 182.5. This will be a new British record for Bobby Butters.
Come on, Bobby! You got this, kid, come on!
Currently stands at 181, Mikeda Vidal. Look at that. She had another 5 kilos there easily. 3 white lights and a new British record for Bobby Butters. Next out, Annie Nelson for the same weight. This is just 2.5 kilos shy of Susanna Argyle's British record. So now to the platform by Alex Pearson-Jones, one of the British junior coaches. Look how strong. 2 to 1, a good lift. Really carefully controlled into the hole. Really strong. Back up to lockout. Okay, we have Chiara Bernardi from Italy for 187.5. I'm pretty sure this is a personal best. Yeah, her current best is 183. So this will be the best she has done in competition, if she gets it. Oh, just a little bit too heavy, unfortunately. Leaves her with the best squat of 182.5. Four squats remain. Ivana Horner looking for a massive personal best of 190.
Bar is loaded. 190 kilos, Ivana Horner.
This is her 4th international so far this year, and not her last either. And it's a fight. Oh, I thought she was going to grind through that. Wasn't quite there. These are the best squat of 185. We know she's a grinder. Face always shows the effort, but she pushes on through, but that was just a couple of kilos too heavy. Now, Carola Gara, 200 kilos.
200 kilos, Carola, Italy.
This match is the best she's done classic. She has the world record equipped at 262. Squatted 260 at the World Games. That looked good, and that looked easy. 200 kilos for Carola Gara. She's sitting in 3rd place right now, behind Chapon and Bavoil.
Eyes loaded. 205 kilos. Sienna Azalea, Great Britain.
This is Ziana Azaraya. This is a British record attempt at 207.5. Record is currently 206, Nicola Stimson. Ziana has really been coming into her own recently. Now, the weight was no issue there. How was the depth?
Oh, I'm sorry it wasn't deep enough.
Unfortunately, not deep enough. That's a shame because she's clearly strong enough for it. Leaves her with a best of 200. However, we are not done yet. Leah Bavoil, France, is coming out for 213 kilos. Now she's maintaining the chip. It's very useful if you're lifting in weight classes, a bit less so if you are if your competition's on GL points, but nevertheless she's entitled to the chip. By chip I mean a half a kilo increment. Usually you can only take 2.5 kilo increments unless it's a world record attempt. 213 kilos on the bar for Leah Bavoil. And it looks good. And it is good. That is another new world record for Leah Bavoil. She has redemption for sure. She is leading the pack by the projected GL of 115.4, a full 3 points clear of anyone else. And we know she's got a big deadlift as well, so it's not like she's only got a big squat. So she is the clear front runner. And we are going to take a 20-minute break now while we reset for bench press. I hope you'll rejoin us for that because we're going to see some phenomenal action. Welcome back to the UK Arnold. We have IPF powerlifting embedded at the heart of the Arnold Sports Festival here in Birmingham, UK. And we have seen some phenomenal lifting from the classic women so far. We had a junior squat world record from Tiffany Chapon at 160 and an open world record from Leah Bavois, both of Team France. Leah squatted 213 for a new open world record. It was her own world record to start with. Stood at 205.5 half an hour ago, pushed it up twice, and it's now 213. We're ready to get underway with bench press, and Sakar Hamawandi from Norway is going to lead us out with 70 kilos.
The bar is loaded. 70 kilos for Hamawandi of Norway. Lenson and Albert to get ready.
It wasn't super easy. I noticed she put her opener down 5 kilos, and I think that was a wise choice. But she's on the board with 70. Margot Laurenson from France is out next for 72 and a half.
All in, 72.5 kilos, Margot Laurenson of France.
Matches her current competition best. She did at the French Juniors earlier this year. Nice. Well, that won't be a personal best for very long. Next out we have world champion Noémie Alabert, Team France, 477 and a half. Current best is 85. But you want to get a nice easy opener in, get on the board. Easy work for Noémie Alabert.
Good lift, 3-1 lights. 90 kilos on the line now for Ziana Azariah, Great Britain. Chapon and Devani, get ready.
Ziana Azariah out next for 90. She had a really good go at the British squat record earlier today, but it wasn't quite there, unfortunately. Just cut depth a tiny bit. Certainly had strength for it, and I'm sure we'll see that from her in her next competition.
Bar is loaded, 90 kilos, Ziana Azariah, Great Britain.
We have the Rogue combo rack on the platform today. Competition sponsored by Rogue and A7, but the IPF sponsored by SBD and Eleiko. So we have a combined competition here today. Nice easy opener for Ziana.
3-1 lights, and the good lift is D. 92.5 on now for Tiffany Chapon. of France. Devani and the closest to get ready.
Now here's Tiffany Chapon. This is a massive opener. She's in the 52s today, only just, weighed in at 47.05. She has the world record in the 47s, but as we say, she's out of her weight class today. This is 92.5. She gets this, this will move her ahead of Bavoil. Look at that, that is essentially very nearly double body weight from a junior lifter. Absolutely phenomenal. Joy Namani out next. This is a big opener on bench for Joy. In fact, she's put her opener up by 5. Originally nominated 90 kilos, she's gone up to 95. I know she has hit 100 in competition before, but I don't think she's ever opened this high on bench. Being sent out to the platform. Sorry, being sent out to the platform there by Sherry Miles. $95 kilos on the bar. Elected to have a self lift out. You see this more and more. But clearly bench training has gone very well for Joy. That was nice and comfortable.
100 kilos on the bar now for 40 lifters. Great Britain. Nelson and Horner to get ready.
Next out we have the UK's Bobby Butters. Saw her, she's slightly out of her weight class. She usually lifts the 57. She's in the 63s today. Enabled her to snatch the squat British record. She has the bench British record in the 57s. I wonder if she's going to try and take the 63s as well today. Opening with 100.
100 kilos, Bobby Butters, Great Britain.
Bobby gets most of her kilos from squat and bench. That's why we say that she's on team subtotal. But her deadlift has been improving as well lately. Very strong bencher. I think she's got the 63 kilo British record in her today. Annie Nelson out next. This is a big opener for Annie Nelson. She's never actually pressed this weight in competition before. I know training has been going very well, especially on bench. But it does seem a little bit risky to open on a PB. Well, bench training has been going very well indeed for Annie. That's a phenomenal opener at 100 kilos and a new personal best. Ivana Horner for 102.5. Comfortable opener for Ivana. Next out we have Le Bavois. We think of that the bench is probably not her best lift, but her best bench is still 115, so it's not like she's got a bad lift. It's just that she's got such a big squat, such a big deadlift. Bench seems a little bit reduced in comparison. But here she is with an opener of 102.5. Nice and easy, gets her on the board.
3 white lights, and a good leg for Bavois, 102.5, 107.5 on the bar now. Chiara Bernardi, Italy. Alison Garrick, ready.
And we are not done yet. We have Chiara Bernardi of Italy coming out for 107.5. She's a big bencher. She's benched 120 in competition before. Three white lights, and that's a great lift. Chiara Bernardi is on the board. Not only on the board, sitting in 5th place. Next out is Sophia Ellis. Now she's got a big bench and a big deadlift. She has the British record in this class at 118, opening today at 112.5. Originally nominated 115, she's put that down slightly. First job is always to get one in. Easy. Nice work there for Sophia.
3 white lights, a good leg for Sophia at 112.5 kilos.
But now, what have we got coming up here? Carola Gara in the 63 kilo class is opening her bench with 132.5 kilos. Absolutely phenomenal. She benched 143.5 at the Italian Nationals in March this year, so this should be, I mean, it seems like a lot to open with, but this should be well within her capabilities. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely phenomenal. The world record in this class is 142.5.
concludes the first round.
I wouldn't be surprised if she takes that with her second lift.
5 kilos, Norway.
Try not to get ahead of myself and get overexcited. This is about squeezing all the points you can out of the competition. She's going to want to take a prize home with her today. So it's more important that she squeezes out absolutely every kilo she can on the bench press rather than just putting a wild world record attempt in. But I'm watching her coach at the table now. I'm interested to see what's going on the bar. Into the second round, we have Sakar Hamawandi, Norway. Gone up to 75 for her second. So Carola Gower's been relatively conservative. She's put 140 in, but that takes her within 2.5 kilos of the world record. So if that goes well, hopefully we'll see an attempt at that. But here's Sakar. Oh, and that's her grind, but she's pushed through it. 2 to 1, that is a good lift at 75 kilos. Margot Laurenzon from France out next. She's gone up 7.5.
Is loaded, 80 kilos, Lorenzo, France.
Not today, unfortunately. 7.5 was quite a big jump, but I wonder if she just went offline right on the chest there. Well, unfortunately, she can't go down. She will have to take that again for her third. Noemi Alabert is out next. For 82.5, she's gone up a conservative 5 kilos. Move her up to 5th for the moment. Easy.
Green white lights, good lift for Alabama. 95 on now, Gianna Azariah, Great Britain. Japon and Damani to get ready.
Diana Azariah for 95 up next. 90 looked super easy.
It is loaded. 95 kilos, Gianna Azariah, Great Britain.
Really nice from Ziana there.
Green white lights for a good lift. Azariah, 97.5 now, particular shot ball on France. Damani and Nelson to follow.
Tiff Chipon next. Turbo Tiff from Team France for 97.5. Big bench for a tiny lifter.
97.5 kilos to finish up all of France.
As things stand at subtotal, Garrett is leading from Chapon from Bavoil, from Butters. But if we project out to deadlifts, it changes slightly and Chapon leaves from Bavoil from Garrett. So we could see many changes in the order as we go through. And that's a tough press. I think she just made a small technical error right off the chest. Oh, so yellow cards from the side referees, so we might see some butt lift. Maybe not from that angle though. Yep, not sure what the infraction was there. I don't think that's the... It's hard to see through the safeties on that rogue rack to see whether butt lifted or not. I suspect that would have been the case. But here's Joy Namani coming out to try to match her best ever bench on the platform, which is 100 kilos. And this is how a big deadlift can change the running order. Joy is in 7th place on subtotal, but on projected deadlifts, she's 4th. Flares early with those long arms, gets the bar all the way to the top. Probably not too much left there, maybe a small PB, maybe 1 or 2.5 for a third. Annie Nelson already took her personal best with her opener of 100 and absolutely smoked it. So this hopefully will go well for Annie. Lovely. Ivana Horner now. Her best in competition is 110. This is 107.5. Now, I'm not sure whether she jumped the command there, but the referees didn't think so, and they will know better than me. I find it hard to hear the referees' signals from where I am. It's a very noisy environment with a big crowd here at the Arnold. Bobby Butters out next. Squat world record holder. Bench British record holder. This is 107.5 in the 63 kilo class. I think this matches. Yep, this matches the current British record in this class, held by Holly Bryans. And Holly might be waving goodbye to that record on the third round. Good lift for Bobby. Le Bavoil out next for 110. She's done 115 in competition before. This will move her into first place on projected total. Not super easy. I wonder if she'll only take 2.5 increase for her next. Nevertheless, that was a good lift for Leah. Moves her up to first place. Chiara Bernardi for 1:15. Great bench there for Chiara Bernardi. We have Sophia Ellis coming out now for 120 kilos. She holds the British record in this class at 118. She can't chip it. She can't chip a British record at an international competition. Any records available need to be available to everyone, but obviously she can break it. She just can't take a small increment. So here's 120 kilos for a personal best and a British record for Sophia Ellis. Easy work. Superb. Brilliant lifting for Sophia Ellis, 120.
She's got a chance to push it on. 115. 140 goes on the bar now, sorry. This is for Carola Gara. Carola Gara, 140 kilos on the bar.
So it's Carola Garrett is out next for a massive 140 kilos. Only 2.5 kilos off the world record now. And 132.5 moved like an empty bar.
Is loaded. 140 kilos, Carola Gara, Italy.
She's pressed this weight before. If this moves well, I have no doubt we'll see 143 go on the bar for a world record attempt. Easy. Phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant benching from the top ranked lifter in Italy. So we move into the third round now. I have my eye on the Italian coach who is at the table right now. But we have Saka Hamawandi on the platform for 77.5. Not quite there today, has to be happy with the best of 75.
Sorry, there is no lift for Hawaii. Yellows from all three referees. 8 goes on the bar now for Arnold of France.
Margot Laurenson is coming out now for 80 kilos. Missed this last time. It just looked too heavy, unfortunately.
Bar is loaded, 80 kilos, Margot Laurenson of France.
Second attempt at this weight. Not today, unfortunately. Leaves her with the best bench of 72.5. Next out, Noemi Alibert, France. 52 kilo class, coming out for 87.5. This will be a personal best. Easy work. Oh, 2-1. Technical infraction from the side, so I wonder if the butt came up. I didn't see anything wrong with that, so maybe, as I said, I'm finding it hard to hear the referee's calls. Maybe she jumped to command. But that was no lift for Noemi Alibert. Leaves her with the best bench of 82.5. Maybe it was command. She was sort of smiling a bit ruefully as she left the platform.
Bar is loaded, 97.5 kilos, Diana Azariah, Great Britain.
Diana Azariah, 97.5 on the bar. This will be a personal best. Not for long though, that looked comfortable. Very well judged third attempt. Next out, Tiffany Chapon for her second attempt at 97.5. I don't remember what happened with her second, if I'm honest. Not quite there today. She gave herself an extra long pause. She got the press command and then waited a moment. I wonder if that sort of drained her strength a little bit. But to be fair, she benched 92.5 for her opener, which is a phenomenal weight for a 47 kilo lifter. Here comes Joy Namani for a personal best of 102.5. long-limbed lifters are always disadvantaged on bench, but that's why it's a 3-lift competition. Your bench disadvantage is to your advantage on deadlift. Oh, you know, she's a grinder, but I think the bar dipped. No, it did not. She's got it. That's a PB for Joy Namani, 102.5. She's in 4th place right now, but we've seen Joy Namani put absolutely anything at all on the bar, whatever she needs to pull for the win. Here comes Bobby Butters for a British record attempt. 110 kilos in the 63 kilo class. Barely into the 63 kilo class. Beautiful, phenomenal benching from Bobby Butters. Annie Nelson is out next. This matches but does not exceed, so she will not take the British record. Her bench has come on leaps and bounds. It's a tough one, but she's pushing through. And that's a good lift for Annie Nelson. I think she's put 10 kilos on her bench today. Next out, Ivana Horner for 112.5. Got up 5 kilos from her second. It's stuck and it just won't quite go any further. No lift there for Ivan, lives with the best bench of 107.5. Next out we have Leah Bavoil for 112.5. Leah is the one to beat today. Didn't get the chance to compete at the World Championships, so she is laying it all out on the table here today. Extended her own squat world record in squat, obviously. And she is 6 for 6, having a great day today. Next out we have Chiara Bernardi for 120 to match her best. She did 120 at the Italian Classic in August. So we know she's capable of this.
for 120 kilos for Chiara Bernardi, Italy.
Ce li hai tutti, Chiara! Vai, Chiara! Ce li hai? Sì, Chiara!
Not there today, unfortunately. Leaves her with the best bench of 115. She's sitting in 5th place at the moment.
Great Britain, she will be followed only by Gara. This is successful and extends Sophia's previously set British record. The bar is loaded.
So here comes Sophia Ellis. She took the British record, or she extended her own British record in her second with 120, and it looked super easy. This is another 2.5 kilos on it.
Away, Sophia, just again. Save again, Sophia, come on. Away now, Sophia.
Oh, and it's a little bit lopsided, but there is no uneven lockout rule in IPF powerlifting. That is another new British record for Sophia Ellis. And now we have a world record attempt. Carola Garrett is attempting 143.5. This record stood since 2018 in Calgary. 140 looked superb. She can keep her nerve. I think she can do it. Here she comes, 143.5 for Carola Garrett.
World record attempt once again.
Absolutely phenomenal. That's a new world record for Carola Garrett. Some absolutely phenomenal benching. So that leaves us with, in the subtotal, Garrett is leading from Bavoil, from Chapon, from Butters. However, if we project out the deadlift openers, Bavoil is leading from Chapon, from Garrett, from Namani. So this is all going to come down to deadlift, as it should be in powerlifting. We're going to take a 20-minute break. You're not going to want to miss this next session.
Just under 2 minutes to lift off now. This is where we find out who takes home €3,000. First prize is 3,000, second is 1,500, third is 1,000. All well worth it, I would say. One minute to lift off, 1 minute.
And we are back at the Arnold Sports Festival UK. We're IPF Powerlifting embedded at the heart of the Arnold Sports Festival, coming to you live from Birmingham. I've been joined in the commentary booth by Abdulmajid Suleiman. It makes sense that for deadlifts, I've been joined by arguably the best deadlifter in the UK right now. You took the first place and the big prize pot earlier today.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Thank you very much, thank you.
It was really exciting. 372.5, you pulled for the win there.
Yeah, it felt decent. It was a good day for deadlifts, definitely.
It certainly was. I think you had a good day all round, really.
Squats didn't go according to plan, but bench and deadlifts were decent. It's very good.
Well, when squats don't go according to plan and you still take first place, things are going pretty well.
I guess so.
So we have the classic women powerlifting on the platform at the moment. We saw Leah Beauvoir take the squat world record with 213. Tiffany Chupon took the junior squat world record with 160. Carola Garrett took the bench world record with 143.5. We've seen British records flying about all over the place, and I don't think we're done yet. I think we're going to see some exciting deadlifting here today.
I've got a very interesting question for you. Who do you have your money on, Gara or Leah?
I'd love to say Gara, but I feel it's Leah.
Fair enough. Leah looks very strong today.
She does. And she's hungry for it as well, having missed out on her World Championship. And we actually missed Sakana Hamawandi there. She pulled 130 for her opening attempt. Yeah, she put her opener down to 130 very slightly. Not having the absolute best day, but still she's on the board and she has a total. So Margot Lorenzon from France is opening with 150. Well, that was certainly never an easy doubt, but it wasn't super easy for an opener, was it?
No, it was a interesting opener. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Hopefully she gets more hyped for the second and third attempt.
Sure. So arousal and hype is probably more important on deadlift than any other lift.
Definitely. Well, unless you're not a good bencher, then you need the hype.
Yeah, I think I said at the World Championships that people don't get hyped for bench, just as you came out roaring like a bull for it.
Yeah,
Just to prove me wrong. So Tiff Chupon now, she was best lifter at the Classic World Championships in South Africa. She took the, do you know, she's slightly out of her class. She's weighed in today at, sorry, I've got Bobby Butter's information up in front of me. It's, yeah, 47.05. I think she was aiming for the 47s, didn't quite make it. So maybe the plan for whatever record she had in mind won't quite be there today.
But also she is nominated for Sheffield, so breaking more world records would not do her any favours next year.
Well, maybe she's just upsetting people in the class above then. Nice easy opener
Very
for
easy
Tiff
opener.
Chupon.
I think Tiffany's one of the most talented lifters we've definitely had in powerlifting in a long time.
Yeah, she benched just about 47 kilos body weight. She benched 92.5 earlier today, which is phenomenal. Bobby Butters now, she took the British record in squat, the British record in bench. Can she take the total as well? Bit of a big ask. She'd have to pull 187.5. but her deadlift is going up at the moment, and she's out of her class. She's a little bit heavy, so maybe. Very nice opener there.
3 white lights for the good lift. The Bobby Courses are 170 kilos. 175 a bar now. The heavy Alabama on front. Nelson Carrigan ready.
Noemi Alabama now for 175. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the total records, which are a bit difficult to spot here and there. This will give Noemi, in fact she's put her opener down to 175. So this will give her 422 and a half. So she's not a million miles away from her own total record at 438.
No, she isn't. I think the very interesting thing here is for the lifters who already have Sheffield in mind for next year.
Yeah.
Will they want to break that record, or do they just don't care? Because a lot of the French lifters are pushing very hard in this competition.
Sure. And that was nice and easy for Noemi. She has a total, she's in the competition, and it shows the quality of the competition that she's in 6th place. A lifter the caliber of Noemi Alibert is in 6th place. So here's Annie Nelson. Good chance of taking the total record today.
Yeah, she's recently just moved into the 69 kg class, and she looks like she's having a great day.
She had a massive PB on bench. Yeah, did really well. So speaking of a great day, Carola Gara squatted 200, benched 143.5. Opening her deadlift, she's originally nominated 180. She's gone up to 192.5. This will put her in 1st place with the other 2 lifters yet to pull.
I'm very excited to see what she does today, because we haven't seen her on the raw side in a while, have we?
No, she was focused on World Games, which she absolutely smashed. Squatted 260 at that. Nice and easy.
Very technical sumo, perfectly executed.
So she has matched Leah Bavois and gone ahead by 0.05 GL points. Here's Chiara Bernardi. Opening with 205. Must be feeling good, originally nominated 200. So we're getting on with it, time is ticking away. Now, what did you make of that?
That was a very hard opener, but it depends on what kind of lifter she is.
It's true, it looked, she looked a little bit out of shape,
Very
a little
true,
bit,
yeah.
there seemed to be a lateral shift on her right leg. But a good lift nonetheless.
She does have a very wide sumo stand, so it might just be a balance issue, and maybe she might be able to rectify on the 2nd attempt.
And now we have the deadlift queen, Joy Namani. Opening at 205.
It's always so interesting watching Joy, because compared to other lifters, I get very hyped with deadlifts. Joy is the most calm person you see deadlifting over 200 kg.
Absolutely, she's got negative hype. Incredible deadlifter. 205 for Joy Namani. So she's already on a 470 total with 110 GL points, sitting in 4th place. So we'll see how the standings are for real when we get the next 4 lifts in. Ivana Horner, I love watching Ivana Horner. You know, she competes constantly. She's in the equipped, she's in the classic. She does bench only, she does weightlifting. And her face always shows so much effort, but the bar moves really quickly.
It is. I watched her 3rd squat and I thought she almost got it.
Yeah, she did. I thought she was going to grind through it. So that's 207.5 Horner. She's on 500 already. Here comes Leah Bavois for 210. This will give her, oh no, she's about 12 kilos off the total world record.
I think Leah's made a statement saying she is going to destroy the record because she wants to make a statement against Sheffield.
And that's certainly a very good start.
Now it is worth noting that Leah holds the 63 kg world record and also the 69 kg total world record.
She lifted out of class at the Euros last year. Yeah.
It's impressive.
So next out we have Sophia Ellis. She took the British record on bench and pushed it up twice actually. It was her own British record at 118, pushed that up twice, and she's now opening at 215. Now she had the biggest female raw deadlift in the UK briefly for a while this year, set in March. It's been kicked up the road a fair way since then.
It has been by phenomenal junior talent, I love. I'll be interested to see if Sophia can take that record back today.
Well, let's see how this one moves. She might take some big jumps. What do you think?
Very, very quick lockout.
Really nice. So she has broken 500 already. She's on 502.5. And one more opener to come. We have Zayana Azariah in the 84 kilo class. She's opening with 217.5. This is the class that Arnold lifts in. So Arnold's deadlift record in this class is 245 as a junior.
It's ridiculous. And I believe she's only been powerlifting for a year. Or less.
But this will put Azariah within 10 kilos of the British total record. I think she had a really good go at 250 at Worlds this year.
She did. She did try to move 250 off the ground.
Easy. Look at that move for a conventional deadlift. Wow.
Everyone has got a deadlift in. Now the game can commence. Round 2, 135 kilos on the bar. Sakar Hamawandi of Norway.
Okay, we are approaching the pointy end of the competition. We have 2 rounds of deadlift left. And Sakar Hamawandi is going to lead us out for 135.
Now, just not to get ahead of myself, we do have Leah Bavois with 222.5 kg deadlift.
That's massive. Well, I'm not quite sure what she's done in competition in the past. She's done 230.5, so 222 might be quite conservative for her.
Let's see what happens.
But this is Hamawandi, second attempt, 135. Not super easy.
Not super easy. And only 5 kilos more than her open.
Yeah. Maybe some people do like to start up high, quite close to their expected total, and then just chip away at it. Maybe just another 2.5, 5 kilos on that for a third.
Yeah.
Margot Lorenzon now for 155, also just gone up 5 kilos. But hers wasn't really easy for an opener either.
No, it wasn't. I remember this.
I think she got there. It looked like the lockout was a bit soft at first, but I think she just about managed to lock it down.
Yeah. She might also be one of those slow sumo pullers who just keep on going irrespective of the way on the bar.
Tiff Chapon out next. So having one of these smaller deadlifts gives her a disadvantage, so she can't wait to see what everyone else does and just put on enough to win. So she's going to have to just do her best and set the benchmark for everyone else to match.
It's quite close to the top there. Is it going to be Garrett? Is it going to be Barbara? We'll find out. But now the bar is loaded on 132.5. And Tiffany Chapon of France. Hello, Tim. Right here on the platform. The Arnold 2022 Birmingham, UK. You can tell people you were here.
This exceeds what she's done in competition before. She's only done 170, but she's slightly out of class. It's arguably she's a little bit heavier than she has been before. Very nice indeed.
Very impressive.
Pulls her up to second place ahead of Bavois.
And does that not just match her world record total, 425?
She's in the 52s though. And I think that's Noemi Alibert, so she's a little bit off. I should be checking the junior records though, because of course Tiff is still a junior. You know what, she's absolutely destroyed the junior total record in the 52s. We have the phenomenal Bobby Butters on the platform right now for 180 kilos.
That's how close it is.
Come on, Bobby! Hurry now, Bobby, come on! See him again, Bobby, hurry! Yeah!
Oh, that moved very well.
Very technical execution. Amazing.
She's such a technically perfect lifter.
I think I saw a post where she was analysing the squat and she squats in front of the mirror sometimes just to make sure that she's perfectly aligned. It's so impressive.
So that's the fastest I've ever seen her move 180.
She's definitely going to be chasing joy today if she has a chance.
Here we go now with Noemi Alibert. Her best deadlift in competition. That was so fast, I missed it. I'll wait for the replay there, which unfortunately we're not going to get. Yeah, there it is. She just stormed out onto the platform, ripped it off the ground. Next out we have Annie Nelson for 197.5. She's done 205 in competition before.
Bar is loaded. 197.5 kilos, Annie Nelson, Great Britain.
Now she will be chasing Joy Namani's record, wouldn't she?
She's in the 69s today. I don't think Joy's ever lifted in the 69s. So she's looking for Susie Argyle's total record, I think. Nice.
Very easy.
And she just took Susanna Argyle's total record. Carola Garra next for 202.5. Carola is leading the way on GL points, but we know there's some big deadlifts to come from Leah Bavois. She's pulled 230 equipped, but this match is just a shy of her best classic pull of 205. But she has looked strong today. More there, definitely more there.
Definitely more. I think she'll just load whatever she needs to win.
So she's only Gary's only 2 kilos off there. Leah Bavois' total world record.
I think it is worth noting 505 won this weight class at Worlds, and we have 2 athletes clear of 540 already. That's 30 kg ahead of world level.
Yeah, that's incredible. This is Chiara Bernardi from Italy, one of Italy's top raw lifters. Only just out, either last year as a junior or just out of the juniors, I'm not sure which. 215 on the bar. That just came off the floor really badly, didn't it?
Just like we saw in the first.
Yeah.
I think it's just that very wide stance. It's hard to control.
If we see that back again, it seemed to swing to the right as she started to pull it. There it goes. Yeah, maybe her hands were just not placed quite right. So this platform is moving really quickly. We're barely looking at the replay for one lift, and Ivana Hornet is out for 217 and a half.
Very impressive second attempt.
I love to watch her lift. On her face, she thinks she's lifting the whole world, but the bar just flies.
220 goes on the bar now. This is the Joy Namani.
So Joy Namani out next for 220 kilos. I don't expect her to struggle with this. Won't quite get her onto the podium yet, but we know Joy will do whatever it takes with her final pull.
She is a natural competitor.
She is. Lovely. Great work there for Joy Namani. That
It is
gives
so.
her
It is so impressive watching Joy lift. She doesn't use a belt. She doesn't use wrist straps, knee sleeves.
no, nothing. The purity of the strength.
Purity. I rely on every single piece of equipment I can use.
I need all the help I can get. Here's Leah Bavwal, 222.5.
With 1 round to go.
This will give her. This will exactly match her own world record total.
I think she's setting the pace here. She's basically telling Gara, you have to beat my world record.
Come and get me. It will also put her in first place. There we go. Leah Bavwal back in first.
Very impressive.
To the lead with 1 round to go. 230 on the bar now. Ellis, same weight remaining to the bar as Araya. Now we go to the round complete.
Next we have Sophia Ellis. She is coming out for 230 kilos. We know she's pulled more than this in the past. We have a packed house here in the Arnold UK in the NEC Birmingham. Great to see such a big crowd watching the powerlifting. And here comes Sophia. It's incredible to me that we're seeing 76 kilo lifters coming out and pulling 230. And it's not even a British record.
Standards right now are ridiculously high, and it's exciting to see for powerlifting.
It really is. Yes, very nice.
What a ridiculously quick lockout. I'm excited to see what she loads up
I
next.
can't imagine what she's going to put on the bar next. I really can't.
I think as long as it moves off the floor, she will lock it out.
So we have the last lift going on in the second round, which is Diana Azaraya for 230.
Realistically, that's the fight for the top 3. Namani is 4th, which is a little way behind. The bar is loaded at 230 kilos. To Ziana Azaraya, great job.
been around for a while, but I feel like she's really broke out this year.
I was going to say she is maturing
Yeah.
very well in this 84 kg class right now.
Oh, look at that. If anything, that was faster than Sophia's. That was superb.
Almost rivals Bobby Bottas' level of execution in terms of the conventional deadlift.
Absolutely. Interesting. I can see Bobby Butters has put in 187.5. That'll be a personal best for her, but it will also take the total record in the 63s to go with the squat and the bench record she took earlier today. I literally need an assistant to keep me up with the records. This is hard to keep up with.
The women's side has been absolutely impressive. So many records been broken left, right and centre. British record, world record.
But let's face it, if you took the top 20 top 20 lifters in the IPF right now, classic women, most of them are on the platform here today.
Very true.
So here we go. This is where champions are made. This is where we're going to be handing out thousands of euros and giving away the medals. Final round of deadlift.
Now she's gone for 7.5 kg bump up in her last attempt. I'm excited to see if she gets it.
Wow. So this is Saka Hamawandi, Norway. Her final pull of the day. She went up 5 to a second and she's gone up 7.5 now. That was a brave effort.
That was just pure heart. That was just pure heart.
But no, supporting. Yeah, if we watch that back, I think it was a valiant effort. But as soon as your knees go under the bar like that, then you're just pulling up your thighs. So that leaves her with a best deadlift of 135.
Is loaded. Loaded. 160 kilos left off front.
We have Margot Lorenzon from France with 160 at the moment. And that's a gutsy pull, but I'm not sure she'll get it. Let's see what the referees think.
Let's see what the referees say.
And they're keeping us in suspense. 2-1, a good lift. Fantastic.
The first two lifters we've had in the third round have put their whole heart into the pull, so I'm excited to see what the other lifters do.
Next out, we have one of the contenders. We have Tiffany Chapon, Turbo Tiff, Team France. So she's asked for 175. I don't think she can be caught for third place, but this will not move her up either. I think we're seeing a third place lifter on the platform right now.
I think she's not. She's just come to have a good day. She's very close to the 47 kg bodyweight class. Come test some maximum numbers and then take that information going forward into Sheffield or Euros.
And let's not forget, she has smashed the junior total world record out of the park. She's only 50 grams into that weight class. Oh, her grip was going. What a shame. Leaves her with the best deadlift of 172.5, 425 total, junior world record squat, junior world record total, and 117.68 GL points. She takes the €1,000 prize. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I think it'd take a lot for anyone to come past her at this point.
Yeah, very true.
Bar is loaded. 185 kilos. Go ahead.
Noemi Alibert next. She has gone up 2.5.
Very easy.
Makes you wonder, you know, another 5 would have gone there.
Just
But
like a
it's
second attempt, she just comes, storms, pulls it, goes off.
easy to be wise after the event, though, isn't it?
Very true. I've learned this on my squats earlier in the session.
So she's in 6th place right now, and we have Bobby Butters. Now, I think Bobby took the squat and the bench record in the 63s. I think this gives her the total record as well. Oh, not quite by half a kilo.
I was going to say, Annie
Yeah,
Nelson
yeah.
is in the competition itself, so she'll be looking at this.
Come on, Bobby! All the way! Yep, up, up, up!
And that is a deadlift PB for Bobby Butters.
Very impressive. I love the amount of emotion she shows. Every single lift.
Brilliant, yeah. So that leaves her with 480 total and a 109. I mean, look at the scores here. We've already got 7, 8 lifters that are around about the 110 GL points mark. Just incredible. Here comes Annie Nelson. Now, if she gets this, she will be the lightest woman in British powerlifting to ever total 500. So I think by definition that gives her the British record, doesn't it? She already took that on her second. She's going to kick that British total record another 10 kilos up the road.
And this is her first time in the 69 kg weight class, so she will mature and get a lot stronger in this class.
Finish it now, buddy, come on! Nice and easy, Annie, come on, all the way!
Wow, superb.
Amazing standard.
500 kilos for Annie Nelson.
So now we have our own GB 63 kg total record holder and 69 kg total record holder.
Yeah, absolutely, that's fantastic. So here we go, we have Carola Gara, we have the lifter that's currently in second place. She's 2 kilos and, I don't know, 0.5 GL points behind Bavois.
This is an amazing lift.
So this is for first place. She is guaranteed €1,500 for second place. This pull is worth an extra €1,500. And it takes the total world record, right? Yeah.
It does take, it blows the total world record out of the park.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame. So I think we have our first places sorted out. Leah Bavois cannot be beaten now. Short of something incredible happening, Leah Bavois takes the win. Carola Gary behind her with Tiffany Chapon in third.
Now we do have a very interesting build-up. Will Leah come out for a third deadlift, which is 231, or just lower it to what she needs?
I reckon she'll come out.
You think she'll just come out and blow out
It's
the
a
park?
massive crowd. Everyone wants to see her come out and pull a world record.
I'm excited.
Would
for
you
it.
come out for it?
I will come up for it. But then you also have
Absolutely.
50k on the line next year, so
Well, you know, that's 6 months down the line. She can get half a kilo stronger in 6 months.
very true.
Here's Chiara Bernardi, the 215 that she didn't manage for her second. Going to have another try at it. It's just not there today.
It's the same issue as the first attempt, really. It might just be for placement. And a little adjustment in training might resolve it come later next
She's still a
competition.
young lifter. She's only just out of the juniors. I'm sure we'll see more from her. I can see also that Joy Namani's got a world record on the bar. She's already taken that went unnoticed. She took the total world record with her second pull.
Wow.
World records are falling like summer rain here in Birmingham, UK. Ivana Horner out next for a massive PB of 225.
And just like you said previously, looks like she's lifting the world, but her, like on her face, but the bar speed is so quick.
That was a great lift for Ivana Horner. So here we have the deadlift queen, Joy Namani. She's coming out for 230 kilos at 57 kilos body weight. She snuck a world record total past us on her second. This will knock it further up the park, but also take the deadlift world record.
Very amazing standard of lifting.
Look how calm she is.
It throws me off so much because if I had the world record on the bar, I will be absolutely going off right now.
But this is nothing new for Joy Namani. I've lost count of the number of world records I've seen her pull.
Look at that. That is so amazing.
Away now, Joy! Come on! Joy, come on!
This is a massive pull.
She's
I'm not sure.
out.
I'm not sure. Really highlights. And 2 new world records for Joy Namani.
Phenomenal talent. Absolutely amazing.
I've always said you cannot bet against Joy Namani on
No, you
deadlift.
cannot. No, you cannot.
Unbelievable.
And that's just 5 kg shy of a 500 kg total.
Wow.
At 57 kg body weight.
So here we go. Leah Bavoil is coming out for 231 kilos. This is the deadlift world record. This is the total world record.
This is the Leah world record.
She took the squat world record.
I've just been informed by the audience as well that this will make Curly no all-time female lifter in the IPF.
What's Taylor's Atwood's best IPF points at? Because she might be very close to it.
All-time IPF total best lifter is all the records.
Yeah, she will go past Amanda Lawrence as the top lifter. There is a lot resting on this pull. She's already won. She's already got the prize money.
Now it's just about making a statement.
World record deadlift, world record total, and the biggest IPF GL point score ever seen. Redemption, you have it.
Came in full force. Team France have really come out in this competition.
Absolutely superb. That's just absolutely incredible. I'm blown away by the lifting we've seen here today.
And this puts her around a 555, 557 kg total.
556.5. That's absolutely
Just for reference again,
ridiculous.
505 won IPF Worlds. She's almost 50 kg ahead of the whole competition, apart from Kyle Lagara.
Yeah,
It is
that's incredible.
Amazing standards.
And we are not finished yet.
Not at all.
Here comes Sophia Ellis. This will be a... Here it is. This will be a British deadlift record, a British total record, I think.
Away now, Sophia! Fight for this! Come on! Away, Sophia! Everything you've got, Sophia! Come on! Come on!
She's got it.
I was so scared for a second.
It looked like the weight was gonna come forward. 2 to 1. That's a good lift.
That's a phenomenal deadlift.
230 kilos in the 76 kilo class. British deadlift record. She took the British bench record, the British total record. Absolutely phenomenal lifting from Sophia Ellis. And we still are not done. We have Diana Azaraya coming out for 240, and incredibly, this will not take the British record in total or deadlift because Arnold got there first.
Very true.
But it gets her to within half a kilo of that British total record.
It really does. And I wouldn't be surprised if this moves very easy.
Finish the shoot. Come on. Come on now.
You know this feeling. Last pull of the day. Beautiful.
I said it. She is maturing very well in this weight class, and I'm excited to see what she puts up in the future.
You have to think the 250 is not far off.
Not far off at all.
Wow, so we end up there with Leah Bavoil taking the €3,000 first prize, Carola Gara just behind with €1,500, and Tiffany Chapon takes the €1,000 third place. It's worth saying that Joy Namani was just behind with Chiara Bernardi, Bobby Butters and Noemi Alibert. Well, I need to catch my breath after that.
What an amazing deadlift and powerlifting session in general.
I think that was probably the most exciting session I have ever commented on, even at the World Championships, because usually you don't get all the World Champions on the platform at the same time, do you? That's absolutely incredible. Mo, thank you for joining me for deadlifts, and congratulations again for your performance.
Thank you very much.
Today. We have the medal ceremony coming up, and then tomorrow we have the equipped bench bash.
Which you'll be competing with yourself.
I am, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it.
We'll see you then.
give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I have never seen a finer cohort of ladies in my life. We've seen world records, total records, epic stuff. It has been absolutely amazing. I can't even remember how many records fell and how many milestones have been broken. So, it is time to present the prizes. They will be presented by IPF President Mr. Gaston Parage and EPF President Mr. Arnold Falstrom. In third place, taking home €1,000 from France, Tiff, Turbo Tiff, Chapeau! Second place, from Italy, Carola Gara, taking home €1,500. And I'm sure she needs no introduction. She won all the things. World records, biggest total, the absolute lot. It is, from France, Leah Bavois! Great job, ladies. And now if we can get all the ladies up, please, to line up for a group photo. Everyone got their photos? Okay, ladies, if you can line up at the back of the stage, and then that check's nearly as big as Tiff. Okay, a round of applause, please, ladies, as they follow the technical controller, Mr. Heinrich van Rensburg, off the platform.